Hey there. Thanks for joining for another episode of Larry Unplugged. Today's cocktail is actually called minus 196. It's a Japanese fruit infused vodka seltzer. It's actually really excellent. But of course, I won't drink from a can, so I've got a glass right here. Cheers. So, the other day I read something that on Reddit or one of those threads that really kind of stuck with me, and I've been sitting with it for days, and I want to talk a little bit about it. So, in this thread, this guy said that he believed that men who went out with DL down low guys were gay guys who wanted to be treated by girls. That really kind of struck a nerve with me because I think most of the guys I've gone out with before, obviously I settled down and got married, and there were only, by the way, 9, I think, didn't identify as gay or bi. They were whatever. We were whatever. I was thinking about that. It's like, did they treat me like a girl? And I go, that would make sense because their romantic framework was boy-girl. So I think they saw me as girl adjacent and just treated me the way they were used to treating their partners. Did I like it? Yeah, actually I did. The question is why. And I think, I don't know, I've always felt more girl than boy, if that makes sense. I'm not saying that I want to be a girl or that I'm trans, because neither of those things is true. I think it's funny because my dad, his biggest complaint with a couple of my boyfriends that he met was that, oh, he treats you like you're his girlfriend. I was like, well, duh. But conversely, they were always amused and they would point out to me, you realize, of course, that your dad treats you as if you were his daughter, right? So I think at the end of the day, I just don't fit very neatly into the boy box. I remember once when my mom and I were talking about me being gay and whether or not she found that surprising. She was honestly, no, you've always been different to your brothers. How do I feel about it? I'm fine. I keep thinking back to, or I'll share a story. When one of my books came out and I did a podcast, and I was sitting here listening to the replay, and I said to Stanley, God, do I sound that gay in real life? He goes, what do you mean? I go, I just sound really gay. He goes, you sound like you. And I think when it comes to the boy-girl thing, I'm just me, right? But one of the things that really troubles me is when you look at gay romance, the ones that are really popular, Heartstopper, Heated Rivalry, Red, White, and Royal Blue, these gay men are very much straight passing, right? Like, particularly Heated Rivalry, like these guys are sportsmen, so really. And I keep thinking it kind of leaves guys like me out, or we're kind of invisible. So I think one of the things I do in my work, and if you've read it, you will notice that the hero is always that kind of girly gay guy, right? Because we have a lot of power. We kicked off Stonewall, right? We're just, if you want to say that a gay guy is like a girl or a woman, think about all of the powerful women that we have had as role models. So I think it's, at the end of the day, it's fine. I am who I am. I'm really comfortable with who I am, and I kind of like the way guys react to me. All right. That's it. Don't forget to comment, like, and share. I'll talk to you soon. I think the next episode I'm going to talk about race. All right. See you soon. Thanks for joining me.